Everything Marvel. Welcome back to Everything Marvel. And welcome back to Big Guy, Little Guy. We haven't said that in a while. Or BGLG, whatever you'd like. But this is our review part of the What If Episode 2 reaction. So this is our review of it. We didn't really go into detail. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend go look at it. It's going to be over there. But
over me?
Yeah. It's going to be right over you. But here we go. So, T'Challa was Star-Lord in this episode. And it was... That was very interesting. A lot of like whoa moments in this episode. A lot more than last episode. Thanos made his MCU return officially, I guess. That was the most like whoa moment for me. Which we saw Josh Brolin on the opening credits, which kind of gave away that Thanos was going to be in this, but I didn't think he was going to be in it to this capacity. And boy, did he come out. And
a good guy.
A very, very good guy. And Gamora, or not Gamora, sorry, Nebula. We got to see Nebula.
We got to see Drax also. And
Drax, yes. You know who we didn't see? Rocket and Groot. I just noticed that. Oh. I would like to see a Groot. But let's start this off with, I guess, the beginning. So instead of Peter Quill getting abducted by Yondu and the Ravengers, it was T'Challa. And
Chahalahara.
And the funny thing was that he sent Taserface and I can't remember the other guy, the Steve Gunn's brother. I can't remember his name on the movie, but Yondu sent them out to get Peter Quill, but obviously he got T'Challa. And it was for the best for Yondu and the Ravengers. This universe turned everybody good, I guess. It was a strange time.
So is Thanos or is Gamora? I mean, Nebula Thanos.
What?
Or is Gamora Thanos?
I don't know. We didn't get to see Gamora in this. I thought we would, because if you watch any of the trailers for the What If, we see Gamora with Thanos' armor and his dual blade. So I don't know, man. It's
every time I think of Gamora now, though, all I think about is Drax. Why Gamora?
Why is Gamora?
I think I might watch that tonight. Going to bed.
What? Part 2?
Yeah.
Infinity War?
No.
What?
Oh yeah, it was Infinity War. Dang it.
Yeah, I thought it was part 2.
I think I'm just gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 because Drax and that is also still funny.
It is.
Mantis, look out! That's the best. I've never laughed so hard in my life because the first time it wasn't the first time I ever watched it was with you, but I don't remember laughing as hard as the time I was just alone in my bedroom at night watching it, and that happened. It was like so unexpected because I never remembered that, and like. I had to rewatch it like 5 or 6 times. It was good.
Part 2 was good. I liked part 2, but part 1 was definitely my favorite. But part 2 had a lot of good moments. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. And Yondu coming down with his little flying arrow thing. That was awesome. But back to the show. Gosh, there's so much to go over. Goodness. But yeah, T'Challa really turned the Ravagers into a saint, like saints, pretty much. He was known as Star-Lord, as Peter Quill was not known.
He was, and he was very famous.
Especially to the first guy we get introduced to, other than Peter Quill and Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know his actor name, but he
played in Never Back Down and in Blood Diamond and a bunch of other films, but
he was in love with T'Challa.
Yes, he was. He kept telling everybody, he said he was my best friend.
Yeah.
Or I was his best friend.
Yeah, he's like, classic Star-Lord. That was his catchphrase of the whole thing.
But if you rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy, or if you've watched it at all, you would know that whenever he's trying to steal the stone, he's like, I'm Star-Lord. and the guys are like, "Am I supposed to know who that is?"
It's
So
like,
it's
who?
kind of like in this one, he didn't even have to say it. He was like, oh, Star-Lord.
Yeah, it really turns the tide because Peter Quill wanted to be Star-Lord, wanted to be known so bad, but T'Challa was just like, that's my name, I guess. You can call me that if you want to. So it's just, I don't know, it's funny. And
he even said Lord Star-Lord, and he's like the Lord. That's not an official name. That's just been what's used.
Yeah, we're going to skip to the end to follow Peter Quinn's story a little bit.
Peter Quill.
What'd I say? Peter Quinn?
Yeah.
Who the heck is Peter Quinn? I feel like that's somebody. Peter Quinn.
No, something Quinn.
Stacy Quinn.
Gwen Stacy.
Oh man, my brain's breaking. No, but Peter Quill.
Are we saying Queen or Quay? What?
Oh gosh,
I am tired, guys.
We're done. Bye. No,
I don't know what we're even saying, honestly. Just the past couple of seconds.
Peter Quill. We're going to skip to him, and at the end of the episode, I think it was Kurt Russell doing the voice of Ego again, and Ego finds Peter Quill, and I guess the universe is destroyed. I don't know. It was kind of hinting at that because if you watch the original Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Peter Quill had the Guardians of the Galaxy to save him from his father, but in this one, he doesn't have anything.
I am your father.
Nope. Remember, it's no. I am your father.
I'm not getting stuck in that Mandela effect. It was Luke. I've never even seen the movies, and I know it's Luke.
It's
I am your father.
definitely Luke. I mean, you look at movie. Okay, we're not getting into this, but if you look at other movies and shows, they say Luke, I am your father. I mean, come on. But getting back to it, let's see. Drax was kind of a good guy. Like, he's good in the movies, but
his family wasn't dead.
His family was not dead. In the movies, he was filled with this revenge and vengeance type of...
To kill Thanos because Thanos killed his family.
Yeah. And in this, he didn't have any of that because his family was fine, and Thanos was...
Right beside of him.
And Thanos is a good guy in this.
We went over that.
I know, but... Yeah.
Yeah. I think we went over it.
Kind of. We just kind of said it. But...
I'm seeing ghosts, guys.
I don't know if this is like supposed to be the new Guardians of the Galaxy, which is weird because we got Taserface, Thanos, Nebula. We get introduced to a Nebula that had long blonde hair, which was kind of weird. I saw it and I was like, that can't be Nebula, right? And then later on, it was Nebula. I was like, whoa.
And Thanos said it's his adopted daughter. So
yeah.
Which means Thanos still did bad things in his life. What changed his life? Why did he become so good?
I don't know.
Because he stole Nebula
sure.
And
he did do genocide because they talked about it at the table.
What if he wasn't as bad as he seemed and he turned good before he got Gamora? That's why we didn't see Gamora.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he didn't take that last planet to get Gamora.
Because I'm not sure who he adopted first. Ooh, I would like to know who he adopted first. I think it was Nebula, but I'm not sure if the movies really specify who was adopted first.
Neither did this show.
It didn't, but
it didn't explain where Gamora was at all, unless she ceases to exist in the Thanos world because maybe he didn't take her planet and steal her, kidnap her.
It could be. Because at the end it said we'll have to circle back to the story, and I cannot wait for that. I don't think it'll be this season. And they've already confirmed a season 2, so man, I love it. But
if they do come out with a season 2, it's probably going to be episode 1 finishing the story of episode 1 and
yeah,
so forth.
Okay, so the Guardians we got right now is Taserface, James Gunn's brother, which I don't know his name on the movie. We got Yondu, T'Challa, Thanos, Nebula. I feel like we're missing one. We got to see Howard the Duck and the Collector. Oh my gosh,
he was Super Saiyan in this.
He really was. He looked like somebody from Dragon Ball. It was crazy, but it was fantastic. And he showed his little like collection of weapons. What?
I thought you were gonna say he showed his little.
Oh, he showed his collection of weapons, and he had Cap's shield in there, and Thor's hammer. So, and Hela's I guess hat,
which I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, you haven't watched Thor Ragnarok.
I've not seen any Thor movies. Sadly.
Loser. But he had all these. So did he kill Cap? Did he kill Thor? Well, I've got to know. And
how is he able to pick up Thor's hammer though?
Oh, that is a good question. Maybe Thor willingly gave it to him. It's like, oh yeah. Uh-huh. I'll put it up there for you because the coat rack, the big meme of the coat rack, it is worthy. But no, I don't know. I didn't think about that. Maybe he got it before Odin. Wow, I about said Odin. Odin cursed it, or not? I guess not cursed it, but put the charm on it to where he says, "Oh, you haven't watched any Thor movie, weirdo."
Probably never will, honestly.
Yeah, you will.
I don't think so.
For this channel, you will. You'll have to. But
I'm joking, guys. I would like to watch some Thor movies.
I can't wait for you to watch part 1. It's funny because of how Chris Hemsworth looks. His eyebrows. If you know, you know. Oh man, what was Marvel thinking with his eyebrows? Oh, but okay. But it was crazy. I thought T'Challa was gonna go Black Panther there for a little bit.
Kind of still did. He kind of still is Black Panther.
He definitely has the moves.
Like Jagger.
Moves like Panther.
He still wears the necklace. His dad is still Black Panther.
Oh yeah, and his dad's not dead in this one.
Yeah.
By this time,
well,
his dad was probably dead.
It's probably around the same time that his dad did die, because his dad didn't die until he was about this age in the movie either.
I hope we get a continuation of this storyline because I love this universe so
because
far.
what if whenever in the next episode of this storyline, he becomes Black Panther
and
also as Peter Quill.
Which I don't think this is the last we're going to see of T'Challa in the What If. Because in the trailer it showed... Actually, Gamora's probably good because in the trailer it showed Gamora, Thor, Star-Lord, which is T'Challa. Kind of like you know how the Avengers assembled? It did that like circular camera motion. It was like... Dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun. Yeah. So it did that. So... And they were there, so maybe they're fighting.
Well, maybe Thanos did take over. Maybe Thanos did take over her planet, but didn't kidnap her, and now she has revenge. She has to get revenge on Thanos for killing her family.
Oh man, she pulled the Drax route.
Yeah, I mean, without Drax, someone's got to do it.
Because he did still commit genocide on his own planet, so.
Well, not just his own, but everyone's planet.
Well, I think so. Maybe they just threw him in prison for suggesting, because they're like, it's still genocide, and he was like, well, it was still the right thing to do or something. So I don't know. I'm gonna definitely have to go back and rewatch it because this episode was fantastic, and the Collector had one of Wakanda's ships, which was awesome, which T'Challa figured out that Yondu had told T'Challa that Wakanda was wiped out.
Wakanda not forever.
But T'Challa found out it was forever.
Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
And it was cool because the Collector, as his kind of like, I guess his security, was the Black Order that Thanos had in the MCU. Cull Obsidian, Maximum Midnight, and I can't think of the other one. Ebony Maw. That other one is killing me. I cannot think of his name. But they were part of the Collector, and Thanos fought him, which was absolutely awesome.
Got his butt whooped.
He did, but he was double teamed by two of the baddest warriors in the universe. I'm not going to say powerful, but they were.
You thought for a second he was going to say that line that he said to Iron Man.
I did. I thought he was going to say, a drop of blood, or is that all you can muster? Or what's he say? Crap.
All that for a drop of blood.
Yeah, that's it. All that for a drop of blood. I thought he was going to do that, but Gamora. I mean, not. I keep confusing Gamora and Nebula.
One is blue, one is green.
I know. Their names, I don't know. But Nebula saved him, which was cool. I thought she pulled like a little triple agent there. I thought she went back to the old Gamora being bad, but she turned out to be good. Fantastic episode though. And of course we get to. They were going after. I can't remember what they were going after. I can't remember what it was called.
The Genesis something.
Yeah. And it was green. I don't know if the.
Maybe it's Gamora.
Boom! What is it? Was he trapped in like a little Pokeball or something?
Well, whatever it is, turned so many tentacle-looking vine-looking things.
Gamora, I choose you.
Pokemon.
But yeah,
man, that'd be the best Pokemon card ever.
Yeah, no
turn a whole planet into a plant.
But man, this show loves its tentacles. I don't know what is up.
Well, we're only 2 episodes in.
I can't freaking. Well, you know, I was
One
going to
was
make
an octopus. This one was freaking
Ivy from freaking Poison Ivy.
I thought it was going to go in the clouds and a giant was going to come down. Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jackie boy. Yeah, this. I want to know their fascination with tentacles in this.
I think the writer just has some fantasy.
I think so too. What is that? 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Ooh, you watch that way too much.
Never heard that.
Oh, what? With the boat and the big squid that attacks them? Oh man, that's a good movie. It's like made in the freaking 70s, I think.
That's probably why I've not seen it.
It may be.
I'm not 50 years old right now.
Well, I'm not either.
Close. You're closer than I am.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm close.
Yeah, you're over halfway there.
But I don't think we're missing anything. T'Challa actually ends up going back to his family, which is cool.
He does.
Good response.
I zoned out.
You did.
I saw something over there and it kind of caught my eye and I never. Yeah.
We saw Sherry. I mean, just for a split second, but she was sitting beside T'Chaka, his dad.
Yeah, we did.
And then that's when that one guy was just like, "Oh yeah, Star-Lord's my best friend."
He said Star-Lord's like my best friend.
I like this so far. I hope it picks up this kind of like what it's done in part 2 for the rest, because part 1, I will admit, was a little slower for than my taste, but part 2 really, I spit everywhere. Part
1 definitely gave me a new fantasy chick to think about, but
oh gosh, hentai. Hey,
no, I wasn't thinking about the animated version. I'm thinking about I want to see a real life Captain Carter.
We're starting to do Bible studies.
I didn't. You're going down the wrong path.
Well, I thought that's what the path you went down.
I'm talking about fantasizing about the movie if they make a movie.
But yeah, I think it's going to happen. I think Haley Atwell is going to become Captain Britain, Captain Carter, whatever she's going to be in the MCU. I think she's going to somehow come to the MCU, which I cannot wait for, because I liked her a lot in the first Cap, which I haven't watched Agent Carter, which is a TV show, but it's not MCU related, so I'm not going to. And we get to the final scene of the episode where everything the whole episode just got really dark, and Ego finds his son, which is Peter Quill, who has the celestial gene. I don't know, but I didn't go into detail with it.
Oh.
And if you don't know, Peter Quill has the celestial gene, and Ego searches for his kids, which Yondu used to. I guess he still did in this, but they completely screwed up.
Grabbed the wrong child and then proceeded to just continue on with it.
Yeah, kept him. I don't know why they didn't just return him.
He even said you grabbed the wrong kid, and then just like, oh well, you can either stay down here or look at all this space.
Yeah. What? So did he tell him like right after that? It was like, oh, Wakanda's gone. It's like, dude, I just left there. I don't know.
Maybe like a few years later, he was like, I want to go back home. And he's like, I'll check for you. And then he was like, oh, no, Wakanda's not forever. Wakanda is...
You like saying that pun, don't you?
It's not a pun. It's a way of life.
It's a way of
Like,
life.
if you think of Black Panther, it's Wakanda forever. Wakanda.
But you're saying not forever.
Oh, yeah, that is... Yeah, that... Okay. I thought he was talking about Wakanda forever.
No.
Yeah, the Wakanda not forever.
But
That's for this episode exclusively.
yeah, it is. I guess you could. No, I'm not going down that path. That's mean. Okay.
Oh, that's what the. I think I know where you was going, and that'd have been sad.
So you were sad at the end that they didn't give too much of a tribute to.
They did not.
Chadwick. They just kind of said in love and memory and honor.
They literally Fast and Furious literally dedicated an entire film to Paul Walker.
But you got to think. Black Panther 2. I said this in the reaction
They
video.
rewrote an entire movie to basically focus on Paul Walker and his exit to the film, which ended up being the best-selling Fast and Furious movie of all time.
It was.
And this is the last film or last time Chadwick Boseman has ever used his voice or presence in a film. And all they did was, they didn't even say Chadwick Boseman. They just said...
You know what would be cool if... Where they took out one episode, if they're going to dedicate a whole episode now to Chadwick.
Maybe.
But I'm expecting something big for Black Panther 2. Like, I want something like...
But that's still a ways away.
It is. But like in game, you know, at the end when it showed Iron Man, it was like, and their signatures and stuff.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. I want something 10 times that for Chadwick because...
It's hard to top that.
He was just getting started into the MCU.
Yeah.
He was about to hit the level of Iron Man and Cap, and it obviously it's not happening now, but
His legacy will live forever.
it will. His legacy is forever. But thank you for joining us on this review. We're doing. My mic's about to fall, but I love this episode. What do you rate this episode?
I don't remember what I rated the last episode.
I think you rated it a
Poorly?
7. Maybe no, you rated it an 8.
Oh, why would I do that?
You said I don't go anything below 5.
Well, yeah.
Well, I will. Not for this episode, but I'm sure there's going to be an episode down the line of the Arrow that's going to be like a 2 for me.
Now, we probably won't be rating episodes. We'll probably be rating seasons with that one. Because there are some episodes that are slower that's building up to a bigger picture in that. But this is... Well, you rated first.
I'm going to go 7.5. I mean, 8.5. I went 7.5 last time. I'm going to go 8.5. I think Zombie Hunter Spider-Man is going to be a 10 for me. I can already tell you right now. That sounds freaking awesome.
Of course. What's up with them? What's up with Marvel and Spider-Man? Like the past couple years,
They love
like
it.
they
man.
have been obsessed with the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I mean, if you're making millions and millions or billions off of Spider-Man, why not?
Well, I mean,
I wonder if Tom Holland's coming back to do the voice of Spider-Man.
ooh.
Or what if they went out and got Drake Bell, who is the cartoon version of Spider-Man?
Well, they didn't get Drake Bell because Drake Bell is on a lawsuit right now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's been a pedophile. He's been raping and sleeping with kids.
What?
Yeah, he moved to Mexico and he was like, he's probably going to prison.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
It's been like on TikTok for months.
Well, I just got back on TikTok, like,
Yeah.
and plus I don't look. Everything that pops up on my TikTok is politics, religion.
Well, mine is too, but every now and then I'll get that one video and people are really hating on Drake Bell. He's not.
Well, I mean, if you're doing disgusting stuff with children, I mean,
Yeah, he fled the country and moved to Mexico and then
he
all
pulled a
this stuff
Tom
came out.
Hanks.
Yeah, but now it's coming back to light and now he's being charged with it.
All right, so what do you rate this?
Probably an 8.5.
8.5? Oh, you copycatter. No, but this was a fantastic episode. I loved it.
I don't think they're going to get I don't think they're getting Tom Holland. I think they're going to get Benedict.
What? To do Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be gross. And plus, I think he's already coming back for Doctor Strange.
What?
Doctor Strange is going to be in the What If series.
Yeah, might as well not pay 2 actors. Might as well just pay one.
Okay.
Cheaper. I mean, they're probably saving a couple $1 million from that.
Okay, but this has been it for this review. We went a lot longer than I wanted to, but it's all right. I mean, more content for you. More to get off our heads. Well, that sounded weird.
Why is stuff on our heads?
I don't know.
It's in our heads.
Why is the hat on your head?
Well, because my hair is short and ugly, and I've not had time to go get a haircut. That's why.
All right. All our socials are down in the description as always. I'll link the actual reaction. Oh, actual reaction. That's
Actual reaction.
that should be like a movie or something. But it'll be somewhere. Just look for it, man. That's all you gotta do. That's all
Or
you
don't.
gotta
I
do.
mean,
Yeah. We're not forcing you.
maybe. You better do it. I'm being dead serious. That's still not kind of forcing.
What?
Oh.
No, but please go check out our other content. Go check out our news thing that we brought out because it's pretty big for us at least. We're gonna enjoy it, and that will be it for this video. We will see you in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Bye. I had it like that.